important truth about the writing of the Bible is illustrated by these facts. Only 11 chapters in Genesis are devoted to approximately 2,000 or more years of human history, while 119 chapters are devoted to 40 years of history. Only 2 chapters of the Pentateuch are devoted to the story of creation, while nearly 13 chapters are devoted to the erection of the tabernacle. You notice the story of the tabernacle is told twice. Exodus 25 to 31 and Exodus 35 to 40. 13 chapters on telling them how to build this building. Why doesn't God tell us more about creation? Why does he tell us so much about the tabernacle? I often think that if I'd been writing the Bible, it would have been at least 6 chapters shorter than it is. I'm glad I didn't write it. I'm glad you didn't write it. It would have been 6 chapters shorter, because chapters 25 to 31 of Exodus give us God's command, build the tabernacle like this. And then Exodus 35 to 40 says, Moses did it just as God told him, and then repeats all the details. If I'd been writing, I wouldn't repeat all those details. I just said Moses did what God told him to do. For further details, see above. That's the way I'd written it. But God didn't do that. Why did he repeat all that? You see, now here's your great principle. It's the principle of intentional selection in the writing of the Bible. The principle of intentional selection. Let me spell those words out. intentional. Intentional selection. selection. Intentional selection. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Intentional selection in the writing of the Bible. In other words, the Bible is not the story of everything that happened. The Bible is the story of redemption. The Bible is the story of salvation. Why does God often spend so much time on something like the tabernacle and just 2 chapters on creation? Because the Bible is not the story of creation. The Bible is the story of redemption, salvation. And that tabernacle is just a wonderful summing up picture of salvation, of redemption in Christ. Let me write some numbers on the board and then tell you what I mean by them. $1,655, 36 to 40. You know what those numbers are? The 1600 means that the Bible was written over a period of 1600 years. Moses is the first clearly proven Bible writer. He lived about 1500 BC. One way I remember that is Columbus discovered America around 1500 AD, 1492. Moses was about as far on the other side of Christ as Columbus was on this side. Incidentally, if you want to go back from Moses to Abraham, Abraham's about 2000 BC. And see, Abraham was just about as far on the other side of Christ as we are on this side of Christ. We're coming up close now to the year 2000. And Moses, the first clearly proven writer, 1500 BC. Then the last Bible writer is John, who wrote the Gospel of John, 1st, 2nd, 3rd John, and Revelation. And he lived and died about 100 AD. So the Bible was written over a period of 1600 years. Then the 55 means the Bible was written over a period of about 55 generations. Generations of people. Well, you know, from one generation to another, ideas change a lot. Well, you take just the last 20 or 30 years, boy, a lot of ideas have changed. For one thing, just airplanes have changed a lot of ideas. How many of you have never been up in an airplane? You know, when you fly, It sure does change ideas or something. I used to, spend all night on the train going to New York. And, I could fly up there and nothing try it. Just be up there and, when I go spend the night. Well, when I was on the train, I didn't have to settle that because I was going to spend the night on the train. But up there, it just changed your ideas. And boy, I tell you, a lot of ideas have changed. But you see why I'm writing these? One more thing. 36 to 30 means the number of Bible writers. About 36 to 40 different people, human beings, were used by God to write the Bible. And you see what I'm emphasizing? All about them. They just followed one subject and stuck to the subject. I just took the one subject. Because I have 3 of these people. And I assign you to write on one subject. And I want to get together. And decide you're going to make one contribution, you're going to make one contribution, you're going to make another. And then I have checked what you make. Probably I have no problem with checking the fifth part. Right.